You think you got it all under control, but it turns out you forgot to start recording again. Ah, I should be fired. Now that I think about it, there's one person I still haven't seen. I wonder if he's in the auditorium. It's the only place he could be. I have absolutely nothing else to do, so I decided to go check out what's going on over there. As I enter the auditorium, I love it. They love that transition, don't they? Sure enough, Reed can be seen tinkering with the cables on stage. Sob! Running a ragged today, huh?
Hey, bro. Didn't see you there.
The stage was cluttered with various tools, cables, and a few tables with audio equipment on them. Reed himself didn't look tired at all. In fact, he looked sharper than usual. I walked up and perched myself on one. He just does a little hop, and his butt lands on it. What happened to you?
Dude, you wouldn't believe it. There was a massive electrical surge last night, fried half the equipment here.
Shouldn't this place have protections against that? Also, because this technically takes place in the same city as, in Wanigator, they point out they have, flood, It's really weird to shift your setting like that.
You fucking bet it should. I've been trying to salvage some of this stuff the entire day, but it's no good. Take some higher power once it's down to school to upgrade its hardware, I tell you.
Well, I'm not going to mine 5,000 copper ingots just so we can upgrade our audio equipment. He continued fiddling with stuff that looked like alien technology to me. It's all dinosaur-based, you gotta put your claws right up in there. Well, at least you got to skip classes. I'm pretty sure they're legally required to pay you for this, mind you.
Yeah, you got that damn right. I'd rather tinker with this stuff than sleep through a common dinosaur history or whatever.
A subtle yet sickly sweet scent around the stage clued me in the Reed wasn't really just wasting time on tinkering either. So, how's it going?
Not good. I tried just about every trick in the book. Shit looks busted.
No, he would just say shit's busted. Shouldn't there be a school technicians figure this stuff out?
You're looking at him. We have a deal with the student council. I help them fix stuff and they close their eyes on my stuff.
To be brutally honest, people don't need eyes to know about his stuff. I'm surprised Naomi agreed to it.
I'm not sure she knows. We decided to leave her out of this arrangement. Though I wouldn't be surprised if she did. Naomi acts dumb, but she's shrewder than anyone else.
You shouldn't have to tell me. I mean, she does address Reed specifically in, the opening, right? That you can get, a scene where this... I think back on my personal history with the student council president. Did I ever tell you how she tried to get me to fix Fang before? Straighten her out. Without anyone's knowing consent, obviously.
That sounds rich.
For some reason, I thought his expression changed, but it didn't. Yeah, and Fang ended up slapping the shit out of her. So.
Damn, I paid good money to see that. When did it happen?
Well, that was, last week. Felt like there was a hole in my memory. I should know this, but the answer eludes me. I can't remember, for some reason.
Must have been a hell of a day, then. I can relate. By the way, you seen Trish today?
Yeah, she was way more nervous than usual.
No wonder. Whenever Fang coughs funny, Trish loses her mind. I got my earful about it this morning.
Reed reconnected a few wires and tried to turn the amp on. Nothing happened. She always like that?
You bet. I remember Fang telling me a story. When they were kids, she got super sick, and Trish refused to leave her place. She was literally camping out under Fang's bedroom window.
Trish always takes things one step beyond, huh?
That she does. But I always found it kind of endearing, I guess she wants to be Fang's emotional support animal or something.
Well, she's tall enough to be. I think back on how nervous Trish looked at today's lunch. Today's lunch-o, you mean? Hyper-light lunch-o. I kind of want to play Hyper-light Drift, though, but then I remember that, if I ever play that game again, I'll look like a chump, because my reflexes can only have decayed! Gotten worse, and all that fun stuff. I'm quickly looking through the script, and I don't think it gives a shit if you actually talk to Trish or anything. I don't think you can get here that way. I can get unhealthy, though.
You did. You saw it yourself. How Fang was when you first arrived. She couldn't tie her shoes without Trish. Well, it goes both ways. You have no clue what Miss Trish turned into when Fang ditched her for you.
I'm reminded of those days when Trish was still out for my blood. Back then, she reminded me of a hound, hell-bent on protecting her owner by any means necessary.
I'm glad it all worked out. With you around, those two have become a lot more chill. I guess they both needed some distance, especially Fang. You were like an ice bucket for his dude.
I'll take it as a compliment. Reed chuckled as he kept trying to navigate the web of cables and wires. And you should get props too. If it wasn't for you, I doubt I could have survived Trish.
Yeah, it's no problem, dude. She could be a handful. You know, when you give her a chance, you get to see the real Trish. They no one in this world would go as far for their bros as Trish would. I have that kind of story too. Last year I almost got caught by Spears myself. Trish was that too, and you know what she did? She took the whole bag out of my hands and said it was hers. She got fucking blasted for it. But her school record was clean as a whistle back then, so shit kind of resolved itself. But if she didn't do it then, we wouldn't be talking right now.
Once again, I think back to my early days at Volcano High. She really put me on the spot, though.
Yeah, that wasn't cool. I honestly have no idea why she would have such a chip on her shoulder. Maybe it's past trauma or some shit.
Perhaps I should ask her someday. I wonder if she'd be willing to talk about it, though. Well, it's all in the water under the bridge now. I think we managed to find some common ground after all.
Hey, I appreciate that about you, dude. You know how to make friends.
I ponder that statement for a moment. It sounds completely insane to me, but he's kind of correct. I learn as I go. Bup. Went on to chat about chart. I'm going charting with my best friends. We went on to chat about various stuffs, video games, movies, and whatever came to mind. Eventually, after a long hour of attempts, Reed seemed to admit defeat.
I know my shit, but I ain't no wizard. Spears is gonna have to foot the bill for the new equipment.
They should be paying you for doing all this, if you ask me.
I wouldn't mind. Damn, I need a smoke right about now. Wanna join?
Sure, why not? Where?
Rooftop, of course.
Reed gathered his things, we got up and moved to the rooftop. Had to fix the fence. As usual, Reed had an entire arsenal of substances. I sat idly by and watched him.
You want to try some?
I'm a skinny, remember?
Don't worry, I have lighter stuff.
A certain alarm was going off in my head, but I learned to tune those things out.
My neck.
Sure, why the hell not? Reed passed me something from his stash and lit it.
Here you go, dude. It's all good stuff.
I gave it a shot. At first it didn't feel like anything, but then there was this sudden pleasant ringing in my ears.
You know, we don't get to hang out like this too often. It's almost like everyone who makes these fucking mods is like, you know, straight. You know, just like statistically speaking, the vast majority of people are straight, so like, statistically the chances someone who wants to make a mod is like super duper gay is like pretty low. Yeah, I don't think there's ever gonna be a mod where you and I are gonna be gay.
You do know that the developers of the original mod are like super pissed at this guy who wanted to make a gay read route mod?
What? And I can't hear you, I'm too high. We'll never have our time together.
Read, that's literally a read route.
I'm so high, oh boy.
Yeah, the girls always get in the way. Trish, I just keep tripping over her and breaking my ankles. And Fang, well, curtains for wings.
Women, am I right?
Sometimes you just gotta let them go. Reed, why is your hand always in your pocket and on your neck? Like, do you have some sort of muscle problem?
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
Why did he vanish first? They should both vanish at the same time. We both look up at the darkening. It was 3:15 p.m. Wait, why is the sky darkening? It's not that late.
You know, this shit's kind of weak. Am I developing a tolerance or something? I don't know what you're talking about. I feel fine.
Suddenly, it's like the lights everywhere went out. My body falls to the ground like a bag of rocks. I feel numb. I
desperately try to move, but my body refuses to listen. I can hear distant noises, but I can't distinguish them. It was the wrong...
Is this a nightmare? Am I having a bad... Reed doesn't seem like the kind of guy to fuck this up, though. Like, honestly, Reed seems like he's careful enough with this stuff, all things considered.
I'm having a hard time breathing. The air's fusing into my lungs.
Yeah, that's what paralysis... That's why paralysis kills you, is because your lungs stop working. Well, full body paralysis, at least. That's also why, like, being paralyzed below the neck is, like, a really weird thing when you get right down to it. Because you gotta keep the lungs going, you know?
It's like someone is suffocating.
Well, like, talking about paralysis, there's so many ways to think about, like, nerve damage when it comes to the spine. Can you move your muscles? Can you feel certain types of things, yes or no? Like, can your brain still send signals? Like, does your hypothalamus, you know, all that kind of stuff. There's a lot of ways to think about it.
It's like someone is suffocating me with a pillow. All I can feel is cold.
Oh, that's not good.
Terror grips me. Am I going to die? I can't believe this. Of all possibilities, this is such a dumb way to go. Unable to breathe, I'm losing consciousness.
It's surprising you stuck around to have this much to say about it.
I can feel my heart slowing down. It's quiet.
I can't believe Anon fucking died in front of a live studio audience at Nickelodeon Studios Orlando and Universal Studios at Florida. Or something like that, I don't fucking know. Oh no! I can't believe Anon fucking died! Good job. Oh. It's shittily made text art! I know exactly how they did this. Like, the reason the fade-in is like that is because they just use a brush, and they probably had like an opaque... Never mind. Bonjour. This is the hint corner for the overly anxious, cautious Anon-kun who handed on... Listen, you're allowed to kiss Reed, okay? You can smooch him. It's fine. He won't even notice he's too soon out. Ended up in a lovely dead end. It is now time for teach me, sir. You can't do bonjour and then use sensei and kun. Get out of here, Japan. My students are thousands of Anon-kuns all over there. You're bringing in the fucking cat? You're bringing in the fucking cat? There's an AI cover this cat does. I'm barely visible. Get her a booster. Get her like a long chair. Jesus, I can't take this. You could borrow our services as well. Did you make this art yourself? Why did you bother? I mean, I bother with goofy things like this. If anything, the Easter eggs deserve extra attention because those assets are used once. You might as well put in the legwork. Oh, Sunya. The Dochinshiku. What the fuck is Dochinshiku? She. You fucking idiot. What are you talking about? Who was Tanno-kun? First and only, period. Please. Goodness, this won't do at all, Anon-kun. You reached this dead end because you refused to socialize with people you met, and ended up in a dangerous situation as a result. Your friends are your strength. Should let them in once. I was there with Reed! My friend! My friend was there! What are you talking about? This mod has been fine so far, but you are literally saying that Reed is not Anon's friend in any meaningful capacity, and if anything is a danger to him. That's so rude! Like, we never do anything with Reed. Shouldn't we be open with him too? Fuck off, you goofball! Try to being a little more open. I mean, your mod's not that complicated. Why is everything here a scary monster? It's because everyone has goofy anime profile pictures, but beyond the borders of what we can see, they're all goofier. This dead end's actually fairly out to get because the story just makes it super fucking easy not to be a loser. Congratulations. You've yet to find the trail to give hint. You can only go out with your lover if she's fed and you're alone. There's a big dinosaur chasing me? Why is there a dinosaur? I mean, there's dinosaurs all over the game, to be honest. Goodbye! I did it. I failed the game. I did it. Bum 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 bum. We did it. We did it. We did it. Yeah. Yeah, we did. I'm a loser. I'm such a loser. No, the other direction. Thank you. How long is this? It's enough. It's enough. We can make this a separate little thing.